Hi guys, so I have been wanting to make a video like this for a while, ever since I decided, yep, you know what, I'm going to do the YouTube thing. A video of me sketching in my sketchbook has always been something that I've wanted to do. I just enjoy watching other artists sketch in their sketchbooks, and I thought, if I enjoy watching it, maybe I'll enjoy making it, and I did. I had a really, really great time, so maybe you guys will enjoy watching it, and I hope you do. But yeah, I just basically decided to try some new stuff out, or at least try some stuff that I haven't done in a while. So basically what happened is I just recently cleaned out my art studio, and I found a lot of materials that I haven't used in a really, really long time. So one of those was a dipping pen. So it's not a fancy one. I've had it for ages. My mom's had it for ages. That's how old it is. It's not even mine. My mom gave it to me when she wasn't using it anymore, just to see if I'd like it. And I've tried it out a couple times before, and I really enjoyed using it, but it was never one of those things that I used a lot, because I used to work a lot with Copics, and I didn't have any bleed-proof ink, so I would only use it on stuff that I didn't color. So I guess I kind of just put it away and forgot about it, and then I found it the other day, and I thought, ooh, I haven't used one of these in a while. And then what I decided to do was, instead of using it with normal black drawing ink, I decided to use it with a colored ink. So this is blue Holbein ink. It's in the aquamarine color. I can't remember the number of it, but I will put it in the description if you guys want to check that out. But it's nothing special. It's just some blue ink. You can use whatever blue ink you want. It doesn't have to be fancy. I just found fancy ink, and I was like, yeah, I want to use that. But yeah, so I just basically drew out a pencil sketch, and then inked it. And I really hope you guys enjoy watching the process. If you guys have any questions, you could leave it below in the comments. So I don't know if you guys have ever worked with a dipping pen before, but basically what it does is it has like a little slit in the nib. So when you dip it in the ink sits in that slit. And then as you work, the ink, slowly flows out of that slit, and then it, when it's done, obviously there's no more ink in the pen. So basically you just have to keep the ink near you, and keep dipping it for it to work. I really like it. Some people might find it a bit scratchy because, it is a metal nib, so if you're using really thin paper, it might break the paper. I'm not exactly sure. I've tried it on paper, like Copic paper, when I was first using it, and the only places that it kind of tore too badly was where I had tried to go really, really dark and, really gone back over the stuff a lot of times, and then the paper would start to get, like, feathery, when it starts to lift, but there's not a hole in the paper. So, if you press really hard when you draw, just make sure you use a thicker paper, that's all. I'm just using my Moleskine Sketchbook, so the paper is technically for watercolor, so it is a thicker paper. So it worked out fine. Also, I think it was just the ink that I was using, to be honest, I smudged it quite a bit because I think the ink just took a long time to absorb into the paper. And then when I rested my hand over it again, it smudged. So if you guys do want to try this out, or if you have tried it out and you're getting smudges, what I would definitely suggest is working from the side furthest away from your hand to the bit closest to it. So I'm right-handed, so that would be working from like top left to bottom right, and doing kind of the left side first and then the right side, so that I wouldn't have to stretch over the right side with my hand and smudge the stuff that I've already done. But obviously if you're left-handed, it would work the other way. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, you could always try using a piece of paper or a piece of tissue or something like that, and putting it under your hand so your hand doesn't actually touch the paper that you're working on. But I haven't actually tried it with this ink, and the way it was working for me was it was like sitting on top of the paper before it soaked in. So it wasn't because, I mean, it was wet, but the problem wasn't because the ink was wet. It was because it was on top of the paper. So I'm not sure if you put a piece of paper on top of it and the paper moved, if it would still smudge, or if it would be fine, but you can try it, and if it works for you, then that's great. And I'll probably try it at some points if I remember. I really generally only realize that I've smudged once I've really smudged it, but yeah, if that works for you, then cool. You're welcome, I suppose. Yeah, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, smudges suck. But yeah, I really enjoy the medium, the pen. I also just enjoy inking work a lot. I find it quite therapeutic. Like this crosshatchy, well, it's not really crosshatchy, it's like a liney bit that I do at the end to just give it a kind of background because I was feeling it was a bit empty. That was extremely therapeutic. It took like 20 minutes. Which feels like quite a long time to be spending drawing lines on a background, and I suppose it kind of is, but I was just watching YouTube videos and I was having a great time. But if you guys would like me to do, or if anyone's interested in seeing maybe a video on how to use dipping pens, or what kind of dipping pens would be good for you, just let me know. Or how to start with dipping pens. Not that I'm an expert, I've only really used them a couple times, but from the stuff that I have managed to do with them, I really like it. So if you'd want to see more like that, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I really hope that this video is interesting for you, or helpful, or something. I mean, hey, maybe you've never tried dipping pens, you've never thought to try them, and then you try them and you love them, and that would be great. Super cool. Or if you have used dipping pens, or hate them, or love them, or whatever it is, you could also just let me know. I'd be interested to find out what other people think about them, because I don't think they're for everyone. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the process of this little quick sketch, and I'll see you again next week. Stop. Come on. if you watch this video and you like it and you want to see more stuff like it or not like it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with my channel yet, but you'll probably see more sketchbook videos in the future. I've already filmed one, haven't edited it yet, but it should be up next week. Yeah, so if you guys want to see more stuff like this, then subscribe, like the video. Yeah, and I hope you guys just have a great rest of your week, and or great next week. I don't know where it is in the week that you're watching this, but I hope you guys have a great week, and hope you enjoy. Okay, bye.